Hello. Let me know if you guys can see us live. We just started and we're going to wait a few moments to let people come on in. And I'm going to add the link to the group so people know that we are live. So give me 1 second. Let me know if you are watching. Let me see your comments. Um, Let me say live stream. And then, oh yeah, we're actually live on all groups, so we're good. All right, Possum Puppy. That's an awesome name. I like it. That is the most genuine, awesome name. I love. I mean, I love that name. As you can tell, I'm a fan of play on words. Utopia is a combination of utopia and tech, and I think Possum Puppy is an awesome name. That's really cool. That's really cool. All right. So let me see who else is joining in right now. Make sure we are live on our Facebook groups as well. We got Gavin V in the house. We got Andrew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you guys all tuning in. Today we don't have Ahud and we don't have Eileen, who I like to lean on when I need some extra support. So I'm gonna lean on you guys in the chat to give me some encouragement or some suggestions when we have nothing to talk about. Of course, we have a ton to talk about, but I want to make sure that what we talk about is in line with what you guys want to learn. So we got Possum Puppy and Chat says, I am from India. Great to see you, David. Oh, that's awesome. Nice, nice. Stephanie is in the house. She's also a great content creator, Stephanie, and also helps out with assisting a lot of members answer questions in our community. So that's fantastic. So today's call is really about helping you guys maximize the use of Logi. And if it helps, I want to show you guys my workflow to create content. That seems to be the question that a lot of people ask. So let me open up two chats. Let me open up the Facebook chat and make sure I can see the Facebook chat as well. So, hello, ladies, says Andrew, and hello, gentlemen, and hello, everybody. Welcome to our stream. All right, I think we are live on the Logi group, so we're all good. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna put this tab over here so I can show you what we have on Logi. Working hard today? Working hard every day. Working hard every day. But today we don't have Eileen and we don't have Ehud, but we have Faustino in the chat as always. We got Barbara in the chat. I'm on Facebook thinking you should change to YouTube though. We are on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We are also on YouTube as well. So you can check us out on YouTube. I'm actually streaming on Utopia YouTube channel. So you can see us on YouTube. Um, Awesome. And awesome puppy says, I was watching a 1-year-old video just now and got to know you're alive. Let's go! 1-year-old video. That's great. I love creating content and I've had collections of videos for years now, and I'm glad that you like my content. As you can tell, my strategy, my style and personality has changed a lot since I started. I started out as very mellow. Hello. Today we're talking about my iPhone, right? And then I went to some extreme situations where I was super hyped up and crazy and just wild. And then now I'm kind of in between, a little bit of both, a little bit of excitement, but not over the top. So thank you for tuning in. I guess we'll get started and talk to you guys about the workflow for Logi today. For everyone that's new, we have weekly calls, and normally Ahud, who is the creator of Logi, usually joins us, but unfortunately he's dealing with some personal matters, so he can't join us today. Yes, Shaba, I can see you. I can see Shaba right there. There we go. I can see Shaba, Andrew in a house right here. I did the same thing. Yes, in terms of style and personality, Barbara is always right. That's what she said. Yes, you are correct. We are on YouTube and we are on Facebook. And then we have Faustino in the house. Awesome. Well, I guess we can't really read that, but that's what it says. We have people from India. We got Patty as well. And if I can't see your comment, make sure you let EV Mux see your your give access to EV Mux so that I can see the comment. Yes, we have a lot of people in the chat. We got Karen here. We got Stephanie as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we got Patty with lots of heart, lots of love. Gavin V. is here. So queue up your question about Logi workflow. That's what we're going to focus on today. Logi workflow. Eileen is not here visually, but she's here to support. Thank you, Eileen. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're on your way to getting over the cold or what is it is that's holding you down. And Aline did drop the link for EVMux. That's the link that you need to give Facebook access. Thank you, thank you. Kathy, welcome to the stream. Feel better, lover. Feel better, lover. And that's to Eileen, just for clarification, from Shaba. That's from Shaba to Eileen. Feel better, lover. All right, not me. From Shaba to Eileen. All right. So let's get started with the workflow of how to maximize. All right, she meant love. Feel better. Feel better, love. Feel better, love. Don't make assumption. All right, we got to get back to work. We got to get back to work. All right, let me see how I can share my screen. Give me 1 second. I need to share my screen. So we're gonna add the screen sharing. So let's take a look at this screen over here. All right, so welcome to today's Logi call. We are going to talk about how to optimize the use of Logi and how to make content and talk about the workflow of how I personally make content. But the great thing about Logi is you can make your workflow however you want, and Logi will help you earn extra commission extremely easy. So let me see if I can explain how that works in a nutshell, and then we'll go into the process of how I do things. All right. So first and foremost, let's just really quick recap for everyone that's new is what is Logi and how to get Logi, as well as how to set up Logi so it works for you. So first and foremost, if you don't have Logi, the link is down below. The accelerated Logi sign up link is down below. I don't know why it says, yeah, right there. Let me remove the title because I don't need a title there. All right. So that's the accelerated sign up link for Logi. Once you apply to sign up, it does take some time for us to review every single account and make sure you are number one, a content creator, and number two, you are an active content creator because that's what we want. We want to have Logi users that are actively creating content and leveraging the platform to make a lot of commissions. At the same time, make brands happy. All right, so sign up for Logi. Once you sign up for Logi, you will have access to your account, and this is what it looks like. This is a demo account to help illustrate how things work. But the first and most important thing is you got to go to your profile, go to setting, drop down to the very bottom, and click on to the Go Shopping settings. Here is where you enter your tracking ID. Super important because if you don't do this step, then you're not going to get paid from Logi. So this step right here, you can enter your Amazon tracking ID. Now, a common question that people ask is, which tracking ID? I have an on-site, I have an off-site. So basically, you're going to put you can put any tracking ID. Logi is smart enough that if you put even just one of your tracking ID, it will be able to track all your tracking ID and give you the Logi commissions that you earn from all your products that are Logi sponsored. The the recommended tracking ID that I would say to put here is your associate tracking ID. The reason for that is because it will be used on the Go Shopping page too. And when it's used on the Go Shopping page, you want to have the off traffic tracking ID because that's going to generate the highest commissions rates. And also, it's going to have a stronger cookie. If you don't understand what cookie means, it's basically when people click on your Go Shopping link right here, because it's an off-site affiliate link, it will stay cached on the customer's computer for a much longer period of time and for a higher precedence. In other words, if someone clicked on this link right now to go to Amazon and purchase the product because it's coming from off-site traffic, even if the person watches a ton of influencer videos on that product page and then end up checking out, the person that sends them originally to the Amazon page is the one that's going to get commission. In that case, it would be you if you own this Go Shopping page, right? Because you're driving outside traffic to Amazon, and that has higher precedence than anyone that's trying to convert traffic while they're already on Amazon. So that's very important right here. So we have some workflow information in the chat from Stephanie. That's awesome. We're gonna start to talk about that in just a few minutes. I just want to do a quick recap on how to sign up for Logi right now and how to get set up, and then we'll get into the workflow. So make sure you use your affiliate tracking ID here. And because you're gonna use your tracking ID here and it's gonna create a website, now, the website already has a proper disclosure. You don't have to worry about that. But you do, very important, need to let Amazon know that you are using your tracking ID on this particular Go Shopping site, and you'll have a link to your site right here. So, Eileen, if you can help me, can you share the place where people need to go to let Amazon know that they are using their tracking ID on this website right here? So you will need to disclose that with Amazon, and you will need to do at the very minimum disclose it for this tracking ID right here. And if you are not aware, there is multiple places to disclose how you're using your tracking ID, and make sure you switch to this tracking ID before you go to that place where you let Amazon know where you are using your tracking ID. And as Eileen recommends, she recommends you add that same reference to all of your tracking ID, just in case if one day you decide to change this to any of your other tracking ID, you will have your boat covered. Let's use that word. Your boat covered, right? So you will have all your tracks covered. So make sure you let Amazon know that you are using this Go Shopping site right here, and yours will say whatever your username is. All right. So let's that's what you need to do to make sure that Logi is tracking your sales. And then last, you also need to install this Logi extension that I have running here. So it's very easy to install the extension. All you gotta do is go to the extension right here, and there will be a link right here that will send you to where you can download and install this extension. Yes, we have 16 reviews. So the last time we did this, we had 12. Now we have 16. If you guys like the extension, drop a review. You don't need to make it detailed. Just make a simple review and just say extension rocks, it works, or whatever you like. That helps us out. So we have 995 users. We're growing by the minute, guys, and we are on the first batch, the first wave of these people creating content on Logi. So we will be known in history when Logi becomes much, much bigger, like Uber is today, or Lyft is today, or as we grow and become like the Airbnb for content creators, right? So we'll be in the first batch, the first 1,000 user. You guys got a chance to be one of the first 1,000 users. Let's go. If you're not signed up, go ahead and sign up and get the extension, all right? So once you get the extension installed, please note that it works only on Chrome browsers and on Microsoft Edge browser. It does not work on mobile, so you have to have a desktop for this. So the extension will sit like this. And one very, 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 very important thing to note, every time you open this extension, make sure you see this little green lightning bolt that shows up down here. You see where my cursor is? There's a green lightning bolt. And if it's not green, that means there's a problem. And if there's a problem, you're gonna have insufficient data collection, and you're gonna have insufficient content migration from your website to Logi website. So if anything, check here. And if this is not a green lightning bolt, then hover over it. It'll tell you what is wrong. And if you can't figure out, contact support and they'll help you out as well. So very important to have the green lightning bolt right there. Am I frozen still? Let me know if I'm still frozen. Do I need to refresh? Let me know. All right. So that's pretty much everything you need to do to get Logi up and running. All right. Let's talk about workflow. And we're not. Oh, hello. We got Doug and Nikki in the house right here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doug and Nikki is in the house. They are content creators that like to travel and they like to create content to help their audience have an easier life when they're traveling or just using all the latest products. You guys you should check out some of their videos. They have the most awesome home and they create some crazy content out of their home and as well as they travel. All right. So I'm back. I'm not frozen. I was frozen. Oh no. Okay, so we're back now. We're back. Okay. So before we actually talk about the content workflow, let me just say that Logi can be extremely complicated at first when you're looking at this dashboard and you're wondering, how do I use this to make money? What do I need to do? And I will say that I don't even use 95% of the functionality of Logi. And I want to be that example for you guys so that you know you don't need to be overwhelmed with all these. Now, there are people like Eileen that uses a lot of these functions and it has helped her and many other content creator a ton. That's why Logi is so fantastic. But that's not the only reason why Logi can be fantastic. For me, it's making me upwards of about $5,000 per month on just commissions from Logi, and I don't use any of these tools. So let me say that the most simple thing you need to know is that if you go to manage and you go to products and you go to opportunities, these are the products that are sponsored by Logi. If you make a sale on any of these products through your Amazon tracking IDs, it doesn't matter if you promote these products through your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your Pinterest, or through shoppable videos, shoppable photos, through a shopping list, through a live stream on Amazon, through a live stream on Twitch, through a live stream on YouTube, it doesn't matter. As long as somebody checks out and purchase a product that's on this list and it is going through your Amazon tracking ID, you will earn commissions from Logi. So therefore, the only reasons why I use this back end interface is to look for products that I can promote that I am interested in promoting. Now, these products can be purchased on Amazon. If you click on the link to go to the Amazon page to purchase, you can purchase these products however you want. It doesn't matter. Logi doesn't need to know that you even bought the product. In fact, you could have already have this product on hand and you're just going to create content because your goal is just to create content and get people that is interested in this product to purchase it using your either your tracking ID if it's offsite or through your shoppable videos or through your live stream if it's on site on Amazon. All right. So let me answer a quick question. So Doug and Nikki asked, does it apply to all our existing videos or does it only apply to new items we do after we join? So the answer, and this is a good one to know, is that it applies to all your existing content moving forward and even some backdated content too. So I'm not sure how far backdate it goes. It might be just a few days, but basically it doesn't matter if you made that video 5 years ago. In fact, Doug and Nikki, it doesn't matter if you made that video 10 years ago, even before the influencer program came out. As long as this sales that you made is on one of these ASINs and it gets tracked in your Amazon back-end offices. Do you see where Logi's coming from? It doesn't care how you're promoting the content. As long as you make the sales and Logi can see the sales, you're going to get extra commission if it's a Logi sponsored product. And all the products under the opportunities here are Logi sponsored. All right. So that's hopefully that answers your question. But if it doesn't, let's make sure we answer that question because that's a very important question and it highlights how Logi really works, right? Some people think, oh, I have to upload videos to Logi. No, you don't. And some people say, I have to do a video. No, you don't. All you need to make sure to do is just generate sales however you make sales, right? However you make sales. It doesn't matter. It the funny thing is somebody can accidentally purchase this product and you will still earn commission, right? For example, if you're promoting a similar product and the customer looks at your your shop a video and ends up buying this product instead, but Amazon gives you the commission for this product, well, guess what? Logie's gonna give you the commission for this product too, and that's an extra 10% in this product. And you can even sort by the highest commission because some of the Logie products are up to 50%. And this is just bonkers because if you sell a product like this that's 50%, that is $125. 50% of that is what? 70, 60, $70, $75. I can't be doing math on the fly, but 50% of that is your commission when you sell one product. So if you just sell two products, you already made up the cost for buying the product yourself, which is kind of why I like to purchase a lot of these products because the commissions are so high that I make it back within two sales. Versus if I had to depend on Amazon's commissions, which is usually like 1 or 2%, it would take me forever to make up this commission unless I get a lot of sales. Here, I just need to make two sales and I already made up the cost. And there are potential coupons too, because if you click on the product, sometimes there are coupons. So you can ask to grab a sample for half price. And if there's a coupon available, they will let you know. But if there's no coupon, well, you can choose to purchase the product yourself, which if it's a product you like and if it fits your strategy, then you can go ahead and grab that product because you'll be able to promote it. And as long as you get two sales on a 50% profit, you already made up your costs. All right. So hopefully that answers your question. We had a question from Lamont. I have an off-topic question. What if AI wants to send you a product you already bought? Should I accept it to help train the AI? Huh, that's an interesting question. I don't know what Logie's stance on this is, but I personally accept it because yes, it does help train the AI without question. Plus, if you have two of them, you can make another video and even say, I love this product so much. Look, I got two of them and they've been working great for me and it's fantastic. And you can just make yourself a video that way, right? So it doesn't hurt. And plus, if you really like the product, it doesn't hurt to get another product too. So yeah, it helps train the AI. And plus, if you want a product, go for it. I think if you actually say decline, it might hurt you because you're right. The AI will think you're not interested in that product, which ironically you are really interested because you got the product yourself already. So yeah, and plus, at the worst case, now you can give the second copy to a family member or friend for Christmas or holidays, right? Yeah, so I would accept it. And if you don't want to accept it, do let Logie know that the reason why you're declining is not because you don't want it, but because you already have it. But I think it's easier just to accept it. All right. Um, Doug and Nikki ask, do you find that most products are in line with most of the mainstream products we use on Amazon, or the products more unique to Loki? Well, that answer changes all the time, and the answer changes based on what niche you are in. Um, I would say it's just in line with all the products that are on Amazon. I would say it's a little bit less of the higher tier products. For example, you're not going to see Nike, Apple, Bose, Apple. Did I say Apple twice? Dell, Lenovo, right? You won't see the bigger brands just because they have such big marketing budgets and they already spent it on marketing in other places. They haven't got a chance to learn what Logie has to offer yet. So right now, Logie is working with bigger and bigger and bigger brands, but currently I would say they have a great selection of products from tech to health to kitchen to bath to outdoor to garden to sports to a ton of stuff. I mean, once you sign in, you have access to see all the categories. And one strategy that I would say is definitely go for the products that you actually have interested in because that makes it easier to create content that's more convincing and that can sell really well. Um, it aligns with the strategies that I use. Now, there's so much strategies. This call is not about strategy. This call is about workflow. So I won't touch too much on strategy. If you want to learn about strategy, I made a video um uh, uh on my strategy. But in short, the strategy is obviously you want a product that you're passionate about so you can easily make content. But the other strategy is simple. You want to have a product that has a top video carousel and it has to have an open spot. Number two, you want to have a product that has high traffic that's currently selling, and that way you know that it's gonna sell. And number three is gonna be a product that has some good ratings because that helps the product sell too. So I guess mainly the two is the focus, right? Number one is that it has an open top video carousel, and number two, it has really good sales volume. So, and I guess number three is a combination of, yeah, does it have really good ratings and reviews slash are you passionate about the product, right? So that's how I dictate which product to grab and make content on. And if I put more priority on the products that have higher commission rates, because obviously it's going to generate me more money as well. All right. So I guess this is going to be more of a Q&A because we have a lot of questions today. So a Facebook user says, I have over 700 videos on my storefront, and I know some of the products are Logi products. Why am I not receiving commissions for Logi products? I have the lightning bolt. Are you sure you're not receiving commission? Okay, so what you need to do is first and foremost, you have to go back and check a look at, you can look at your statements or you can look at your reports and you can see if those products are being shown up here because sometimes you might not get paid for it because it takes two months for the payment to actually go into your banking account. It's like 60-day delay. But more importantly, it has to be the actual ASIN. So that's one thing that's very unique in that if the ASIN is not the exact ASIN that's on the opportunities here, you may not get commission for it. But if you do see the exact ASIN that's on the opportunities tab and you see that same ASIN in your Amazon reporting, let support know about that because that might be a glitch. Because you would definitely be able to get commission. Just because you have 700 videos and some of them are Logi products, I hate to say this, but are they actually converting sales? Just because they're there doesn't necessarily mean they are converting, right? For example, they may be videos that aren't getting the placement and they aren't getting the exposure, and customers aren't clicking on it to make their purchase. So I would say for you particularly Facebook user, check your Amazon sales record, and if the ASIN matches exactly, contact support. Okay. Yes. Wow, we have so many questions. I'm not even sure if we have time for the workflow. All right. So, Shaba asks, we do look for our videos with placement for Shopify videos. However, the product I got from Logan already has 6 spots. Do I still upload videos even if I don't have placement? If Logi different from Amazon from that perspective, or it's the same? Okay. So let's take a step back. Take a big step back. If you receive a product from Logi, your goal is to create content at least in one form or another to help Logi. That's kind of your commitment because you're getting this product from Logi. It can be a Shuffle video. And that's the easiest way to satisfy this requirement from Logi is to make a Shuffle video. Because if you make a Shuffle video and your Logi is already set up with this extension working, then it's going to automatically track that content. So in terms of the AI, it says that yes, Shaba received the product and yes, Shaba created content for that product. So your purpose of making the AI happy is done. Now, the next thing is, can you actually make money from the content you created, right? So that goes all the way back to again strategy. So everyone has different strategies. You can create a blog, you can create a YouTube video, you can create a Pinterest post, you can create however you want to drive traffic to your Amazon associate or Amazon influencer storefront to get people to convert and purchase the product. So however you do it is up to you. Now, in particular about the question you asked, If there are already videos and they are full already, do you make content anyway? So remember, you want to make it yes, because that helps satisfy the AI and that you got your product and you are creating content. But will it help you in terms of sales? So the answer is maybe. All right. Just because the carousel is full doesn't mean your video will never show. Amazon will rotate existing videos with new videos in different cadence to test out new videos. Amazon also has a lower carousel for shoppable videos too, and sometimes it shows up there, and that also can convert. There's one thing that you also may want to consider is the amount of videos you don't see. Okay, so this is a little bit more advanced. There's a difference between if there's 6 videos filled and there is 7 videos total in rotation. So in other words, there's 7 influencer videos and there's 6 videos filled. So there's one that's in rotation that will kind of pop in between those 6 spots, right? So in that case, yes, make that video. So you'll be the 8th one in the rotation, and those will rotate throughout the 6. That's a really good proposition. Now, you don't know if there's 6 video filled and there's 100 other videos in rotation, right? Now that part makes it more difficult, because if it's a very popular product and there's like 100 other influencer videos already in queue waiting for that opportunity to rotate into the upper carousel, then yes, I will still make the video to satisfy the AI's requirement that they send you a product and you create content. But for that video to actually convert for you, it's a little bit harder because you're fighting 100 other videos that are trying to fight for a rotation on Amazon's top video carousel. All right. So hopefully that answers the question for that. All right. You need to know my workflow, please. All right. Well, there's a lot of questions. So okay. So let's jump into workflow. Let me see if I have any other questions. Um, that's good to know. I did not know that Amazon rotates shuffle videos. Yes, they do. Doug and Nikki says she may not see this because she is on Facebook. Shaba can make vertical videos for Inspired. Yes, that's a great one too. Yes, you can make vertical videos. You can make content however you want. Um, Eileen jumps in and says, "Do your videos can show up in Inspire?" You guys are on it. I love it. All right, so let's talk about workflow, because that is the topic of the stream today. So chaos, always, always. All right, so workflow. So when I receive a product or when I buy a product, the workflow is to create content, and I want to create that content as soon as possible. So there's a couple ways to create the workflow. Oops, hang on. Let me close out this screen share. 1 second. Screen share, go away. Go away. Oh, here, hide. Okay. Yes. Okay. So workflow. So you gotta make content however you can that's convenient. And the best recommendation is make content as quick as you can and fit that in your schedule however you can. The sooner you create content, the sooner that content is going to work for you and create commissions and sales. If you don't create content, you're not going to make money. And why am I saying this? Because it sounds like obvious. Like if I don't make content, of course I'm not making money. But I'm saying this for a particular reason. And that reason is quality and expectations for your content. Some people take a long time because they are overthinking it and they are constantly figuring out how to make that content. Then they make the content and they're going to think about how they edit that content. And then they're going to see if should I make it this long? Should I make it that short? Should I edit this way or that way? And that is time wasted. Yes, you're making content and you might make the best and most awesome content, but you haven't uploaded your content yet because you're still making it, right? So, in terms of workflow, you gotta make your content ASAP. And I'm not here to say that I do that all the time because I have products that I haven't created content yet either. It's just it's just part of the life of an influencer that has so much content coming in and there's a queue and there's only so much time in a day to make content. But you gotta find time to create the content. And that's why I go back to the focus of quality, right? Because in the case, if you're trying to get that shoppable video up there, you can care less about quality, right? I'll say that one more time. You can care less about quality. It's more important you get your content up there. So content can be created so easy with this device we have in our hands called a smartphone. In fact, I like these devices so much. I have 3 smartphones because they are so compact, so convenient to take on the go and create content. They have good focus, good color correction, good exposure, and they got good stabilization. So you can use this to shoot your content very quickly. The moment you get the product in your hands from the mail delivery carrier, open the box and remove all your name and address. Put a video on it and just create some content. It can be your unboxing experience. Oh, wow, look at this. I just got this and this is what it looks like. I'm opening for the first time. Oh, this feels nice. Oh, this looks good. Oh, there's a smell to this product. I didn't expect it to smell like this or whatever it is. Talk about that. And then you don't even need to edit that video. Just upload that and get your placement on that Shoppo video right away, right? So there are much more value of getting that content on the product page than worrying about creating good content. You should create good content, but that comes when you have the flexibility and time. Get the first content up there first. And I should listen to my strategy and do it myself because I have so much content I haven't uploaded yet. But at the very minimum, just grab your cell phone and show that unboxing, right? Oh yeah, make sure you have decent audio. Smartphones have pretty good audios already. I always use the DJI mic that easily hooks up to these smartphones, and that's a quick way to get good audio too. But really, the audio on your phone should be good enough for most videos, as long as you have a quiet environment. There's a little bit of room echo, and it's not as isolated, but it's still very good for again quantity urgency, not quality, right? You got to get that content out right away. Oh, we have Melanie in the chat. She asks, "Hello, everyone. Just want to clear things up. If you receive an AI match email for a product you already have, we suggest you reply to our email letting us know that you already have the product. We will then match you with another product that you do not have from the same brand." Oh, that's awesome. This will train our AI to know that you're still interested in similar products. That's perfect. Yeah, so that was my alternative answer, right? To just reach out to Logi and let them know. And I didn't realize you can reply to that email. So I guess that email is being managed, and that's really good to know. So yes, reply to that email and let them know that you already have this product, and they'll send you another product from the same brand. It's even better. That's awesome. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, this should be advertised more because I didn't even know about this. In fact, because I didn't know about this, I actually messaged Melanie directly on Facebook on a product regarding something similar. But if I had known you can just reply to that email, that is really good. That is really good. All right. We had a comment from Stephanie. Says, "I love this advice because people get stuck on making one piece of content per product. You can make 100 pieces of content on one product as long as each piece of content brings value." Yes, I totally agree. You gotta make content and bring value on it. Yeah. So an unboxing video is great. A first use experience is great. A 6 months update review is great. A 1 year update review is great. A comparison video is good. Or just make a video highlighting a feature that you really like, or highlighting how it solves the problem that you've had prior to getting that product, or just answer any questions that you see on a product page where people are asking that they don't know about the product. For example, the product may not say how long it takes to charge, and people are asking how long does it take to charge, how long does it take to charge, and the brand just decides not to include that information on the product page. So you can make a video and say, I can like, I don't know, title however you want, but like how to charge, or does how long does it take to charge, or I can't believe it takes this long to charge, or it only takes 1 hour to charge, right? So basically, what you're doing by answering question is that you are satisfying a need. And in the law of business, you make money when you solve problems, aka satisfy needs, right? There is a need from the audience that wants to know this information. So you are going to offer it, and therefore you are going to help somebody make a purchase. All right. Yes. So Melanie, thank you so much for the clarification on the AI. That's awesome. Love it. And Melanie says, no problem, guys. Thank you, Melanie. And then we have a comment from Craig. I admit I get stuck on content, then overthinking the thumbnail. Yes. Make that content, bro. Make that content. Let's go. All right. Shabba says, I do receive I do receive questions from Amazon to help customer. May I may I maybe I should create, yes, 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 yes. 100%. Yes. Now, those questions sometimes may not be really valid, but at least you know there's at least one person asking a question, right? I mean, sometimes the question that people ask is so simple that I'm like, of course, this is a great idea. Like, people ask, how easy is it to open up this product to clean? Can this product be clean? How long is the power cord, right? So like these are questions that is so good because this is a real customer asking the question. Now the disclaimer is it might be a really silly question that only applies to that one customer, but at the very minimum, it does open up the door for you to answer a customer's question. So yeah, do make content to answer a question. I think it's really good. The benefits of Logi thumbnail generator. Yes, so that helps Craig. So Craig's thinking about creating content, and sometimes you're overthinking it by having a thumbnail being a hurdle for you. And yes, so Loki has the ability to use the AI to generate thumbnails for you. I would say it's not a solution to everybody because it's a very particular style. And if it's not your style, it might give you more of an anxiety in terms of how should I make the thumbnail than actually just make the thumbnail your own way. But Andrew does offer a very good point in that Logi does have very nice high-end AI technology that generates stunning thumbnails that you can leverage. If that works into your fits into your style, that fits into your branding, then give that a try because it may be your solution. Now, Craig, I'll give you a tip on how I do my thumbnail. My thumbnail is literally my last frame when I make content. I make content, I talk about the product, and I usually say, and this is the cell phone. Oh yeah. And that is the last shot I use as my thumbnail. So I always have the thumbnail on the last frame of the video. I never think about thumbnail. And that helps me get that video up quickly. And if that doesn't happen in your case, let Amazon generate that thumbnail for you, or let YouTube, if you're uploading on YouTube, generate that thumbnail for you, and use it as a placeholder. You can always go back and change it, but get your content out there, my friend. Get your content out there. Um, I'm getting to a point where I'm not going to have time to go back to all the comments. So if I miss your comment and if it's important, please post it again. Facebook user says, do you post the content on Logi or Amazon storefront, or does it matter if you order it through Logi? If this has been answered already, apologize. Been in and out of the office today, and if We are new and have never got a product from Logie. What is the best place to start? Opportunities. All right. So very, very, very good question. Let me answer that part by part. So, do you post the content on Logie or your Amazon storefront? The answer is you can post content anywhere. There's no place to actually post it on Logie because Logie. Okay, let me try to explain this in the best way to explain it. So here's the easiest way to answer this. If you're an influencer, the easiest way to create content is by posting it onto your Amazon as a shoppable video. And if you do post your content on Amazon, either as a shoppable video, as an idea list, or a shoppable photo, they will automatically get synced to Logie. So Logie knows you created content. And also, Logie will pull that content and put it onto the Go Shopping page for you. And that is another place for your content to be found. So hopefully that answers your question. You don't upload directly to Logie. You can upload it directly to Amazon and Logie will cache it. You can also upload the content to all your other social media too, but Logie will not cache that. If you upload your content to YouTube, your blog, Pinterest, Twitter, or wherever, you will then need to go tell Logie you created content. Let me explain that with a demonstration real quick. So, if you create content, for example, on this product right here, what you'll need to do is you need to click on the plus here. Nope, not that plus there. Oh, right here. You click on the link button right here. What? Okay, so if I have to add it to my product first. So you click on the link right there and you click add. Okay. So once the product is added, now you can share your content link right there. So you can share your content link. Let me hide this message for a moment. See, you can then you can tell the link whether it's a YouTube, whether it's a Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. Share your link right here. Again, if it's outside of Amazon, if it's outside of Amazon. If it's in Amazon, you do not need to do this. If it's a if it's an Amazon shoppable video, if it's Amazon live stream, if it's Amazon shoppable photo or Amazon idea list, it's going to automatically be pulled into Logie. All right. This is if you create your content outside of Amazon. And to answer the last bit of the question, you do not need to upload anything to Logie. All right, so again, going back to that question because that was a very detailed question. Um, the other question is, if we are new and have never got a product from Logie, where is the best place to start? The best place to start is, like you said, on opportunities. Go to products, go to opportunities, and find something that you actually like. Now, if you do not have money, you can just make a blog post on this. You don't have to have the product. You can make a YouTube video on the product and say, this is my ideal wish list product. I really want this product. And if someone can get it for me for Christmas, I would be so happy. Why do I like this product? And you can talk about the features it has. I like this product because of the nice small footprint and the ability for me to work out and then store this under the bed and be able to not take up a ton of space in my home and put it in front of me so I get motivated every day to use it, right? So you can make a video about it. And by the way, this is a product that I have and it's linked in my YouTube video description, so you can do that. But if you're making content as an Amazon shoppable video, you actually have to have the product in hand. So if you have to have the product in hand, then you should purchase the product. That's the truth is you gotta spend money to make money, right? So you can purchase this product. Now there are 50% discount codes on certain products. You can check if there is, like grab a sample, and if there is a code, you can use that code to save 50% off the purchase of the product. You can also reach out to the brand however you like too. It doesn't have to be through Logie, right? You can go reach out to LifePro on a whole different front and just say, "Hey, I like your product. I saw it on Amazon. I'm a content creator. Could you send me a product? I would love to do a video on it to demonstrate it for my audience, and I would personally use it myself. And this is my plan to promote it. For example, I'm gonna make 3 videos in a series to demonstrate how this product has helped me lose weight and how it has changed my life. And I'll post it on YouTube and Instagram or whatever. You propose it to the brand, and the brand might send you the product. You can even propose the brand to send you some money for making that content. You can have your own side deal if you want to. But I digress from the actual question is where do you start? Well, start by making content for any product that is on the opportunities on Logi. Whether you get the product by buying it yourself, or whether you get the product through a different means, or whether you just make a post on a blog or a video saying how much you want this product. Just make content on Logi opportunities. All right. Hopefully that answers your question right there. All right. So the other question is post on your Amazon front. We can post. Yes, correct. Stephanie is also helping to answer that question. Uh, Craig says, "Thanks, I like that a lot. I make YouTube videos, so that's why I thought it should be really good." Yes, thumbnails are actually very important. But if you don't have time, you don't have time. But it's more important to get your content out there than perfect your thumbnail, right? For thumbnails, I tend to take screenshots of a piece of my video and then slightly edit at first. If I edit heavily now, I don't spend much time, but then might post my thumbnail as a standalone image. Yes, I do post my thumbnails as a standalone shoppable photo too, and that also gets tracked by Logi, and that also tells the brand you created another piece of content for the brand. So another way, at the very minimum, to satisfy the AI that shows that you got the content from Logi and you created content for Logi. All right. Facebook user says, really helpful tips. How is the best way to share a link on YouTube in description? Uh, Again, we digress from the focus of the content here, but yes, you can put your either your affiliate link or your Go Shopping link at the bottom of your YouTube. But remember, if you're sharing your direct affiliate link to Amazon, you need to properly disclose that you are an Amazon influencer, and you also need to properly disclose your YouTube channel on Amazon site as a place where you're putting your affiliate link. If you don't want to deal with all that, then you can just share your Go Shopping page, which you should have already shared with Amazon about your Go Shopping page. So the gist of it is, yes, you can share the link in your YouTube, but however you share, you must properly make sure that you disclose properly. And if it's an Amazon link, you let Amazon know that you're sharing it on your YouTube channel. All right. Um, Andrew asks, if you're doing shoppable videos, it goes, yes, exactly. Andrew is just saying exactly what I shared. So thank you, Andrew, for that. Dougie Nikki says, do you need to add that social link if you add the video on it? No, you do not. So that link right there, remember, it's set if you're posting outside of Amazon. Uh, Find out what you like and maybe get 50% off. Yes, with the coupon code. Just got another product just now. Looks like I'll be recording it right after this meeting or while you're watching the meeting, right? It's up to you. That's awesome. Facebook user says thank you. That Facebook that comment was that answer is very helpful. By the way, Facebook user, if you want to let EV Monks know, give if you give EV Monks your permission, it can also show your profile picture so I know who I'm talking to. All right, Stephanie says, I have been afraid to reach out to Logie brand for a sponsorship. Don't know we can do that. Didn't know we could do that. Yeah, you so there's no real terms right now for how you deal with this. That's why double dipping, triple dipping, all that is available, right? So, I mean, this is not like exactly how Logi is designed. I don't even know how Logi should be ran, but right now there's no strict rules on it. That's why double dipping is possible, triple dipping is possible, quadruple dipping is possible, right? It's not exactly nice for the brand if they know we're doing this, but at the same time, the brand is so busy. This is small potatoes to them. And I like to mention this and the opportunity that it presents because as influencer, we're encouraged to create content if it converts and gives us more money, right? So yeah, reach out to the brand. Um, you might not want to mention that you're on Logi. You could mention that might be your own strategy. But yeah, talk to the brand. Like I said, you can obtain these products however you can. As long as you can get sales on them, you're gonna get Logi commission. So all the strategies on how to talk to brands and how to get products or how to get samples all applies. The only thing different is that now the products are on Logi. So when you make sales on these products, you get massive commissions, up to 50% on these products right here. All right. So a Facebook user says, if you don't actually have the product, just post it on a blog or on a YouTube. Do you just put the outside link in Logi like you show? Yes, exactly that. Yeah, if you don't have the product, blog or YouTube is acceptable. And then um, put that link to your YouTube onto Logi. All right, so we're gonna wrap up because I have another meeting I gotta run to. We have a lot of questions right here. So if a creator connections, do if you do creators connection, do you buy products? Creators connection is another way to double, triple dip, and sometimes creators connection gives you the product, but the majority of the time they do not. However, you can always reach out to the brand, even if you're doing creator connection, to get the products as a sample, and they do sometimes send it. All right, yeah. So I gotta run. I gotta cut this really short right now and wrap up the session. But I do want to say I hope that that was able to give you some ideas and tips on the workflow. So the workflow really is just create content as quick as possible. Use your cell phone because I use a cell phone for a lot of stuff. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about the thumbnails. Just get your content out there. I can be more specific on the longer workflow when I make the more detailed videos, but the gist of it is make your content and get that out there as quick as you can. All right. Who is good to contact for support? I'm having trouble signing up. So there is a Logi support. Send the Logi supports an email. Put it in our Logi question group. Um, Logi our Logi content creator group, and they will be able to help you out. All right, and make those videos quick. All right, I gotta run because I'm actually late for a meeting. I hope everyone has a great weekend and a peaceful Shabbat, says Stephanie. Yes, I wish everyone all the best too. Um, oh shoot, that's a good point. Be careful for that. Be careful for that. All right, excellent information, everybody. Thank you for the tips and collaboration of all the ideas, and thank you for the questions. It gave me a um good platform to answer questions too. All right, hopefully everything was good, everything is helpful for you guys. If not, we can always talk more on the next meetings as well as in the Logi Creator Group. I'm signing out. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye guys, have a great weekend.